hair is so cute. I'm gonna take a proper thumbnail because I feel like the last one I looked so regular. Like, not. This is me, guys. This. Hi, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let me put this here. Today, Hella, we're just gonna have a little chit chat about like why I think my personal opinion as to why I feel like our generation is genuinely struggling to find. I'm looking at my beautiful pretzels over there, and child, they're calling my name. Why I feel like our generation is struggling to find genuine partners and stuff like that. Number one, I feel like we invest way too much into talking stages, like, and that's why most of the time you find yourself like feeling so empty when the person goes to you, or you guys just suddenly stop talking because you invest so much into something that's not even certain. Like you talk to someone one day for like a week or something like that, and like you overlook important factors, like you overlook red flags, you overlook your own personal standards because you just have this idea that like, no, this person is my person already. I think we do that a lot. you know there's having a crush, and then there's like, and then there's dating, and then there's relationship. So people like skip that whole phase, literally step one, step two, step three. People skip that whole phase, step one, step two, or maybe no, not step two. Like you like someone, and then you guys start talking, and then like you're already like thinking, have this idea that you're gonna marry this person, and you overlook like those things that matter, like red flags, like him or her texting you once a day, or just the type of character that they have. Like, you really overlook all those things, and you invest so much of your time and your feelings and your emotions into this one thing, and you get out of it like feeling so empty inside. And then by the time someone who's actually genuine comes to you, you already have your guard up, and you're just like, no, everybody is full of shit, stay away from me. you know Me personally, I feel I've done that before. That's why I'm able to talk to say that, because I did a little introspection of my own. Guys, look at this. But yeah, I did a little introspection of my own, and that's where I figured, like, by the time I was already out of that whole toxic thing, someone good came along, and I already had my guard up, and I didn't allow that person, the good person, a chance to even prove to me that like there's actually someone that actually cares about you. That's another thing that I wanted to talk about, that like we just don't have the eyes, or could have another eyes to point out who's actually good for you. Like we're so used to being treated like trash that you just think that's all that's there, and that's what you're used to, that's what you feel like is enough, that's what you feel like you deserve. And then when someone good comes along, you're just like, no, you're too good for me. What? Who told you that you don't deserve someone too good? Who told you that crap? Get that out of your head. Take that far away, take that mentality away from your head. Like, who told you that you do not deserve someone who is too good for you? You deserve like way more, even more than that. So I just think it's a very hard thing to unlearn. Like, we all have so many things that we need to unlearn about um about how we grew up. Like we grew up in like most of us grew up in very like toxic, not toxic, but like how do I say this? Mind you guys, I'm not a relationship guru or anything like that. I'm just honestly sharing my own opinions. Okay, so I'm just honestly just sharing my opinions as to why I feel like we struggle a lot. You know, we struggle a lot with this whole dating thing. Wait, where was I? Come back, come back, come back, come back. Oh yeah, you. There's a lot that we need to unlearn because most of us grew up in an environment like here in Africa. Most of us grew up with like single parents. No, I don't want to say most of us, but like a lot of us. Let me say a lot of us grew up with like single parents or in just families where like we're not used to seeing that, you know. So we really don't have like some people have that start up, but like we had to learn this on our own, you know. So I'm not blaming you, I'm not coming for you or anything like that. It's absolutely normal, but I'm asking you today to like learn to allow yourself to be loved purely and without any red flags and stuff like that. I know I've seen so many people saying Kore, as some girl was like, the problem is I want to see how red the flag can get, and I was like, girl, me. I was like me, but then I was like, guys, that's not okay. Like that's not fine. That's not okay at all. Like you need to stop that. Get that out of your head. We really need to get that mentality off of our mindsets. Like it's so bad. There's just a mixture. Like you only accept toxic love, and then you wanna go and complain on social media for guys. Every woman is trash. Oh, men are trash, but but you just like haven't given the right people a chance to prove to you that like you can have genuine, um, pure love, and it's absolutely normal, and you're deserving, child. Number two, I feel like date. I don't know how many times I've said this to my friends, but I've said it so many times. Get it, guys. Date and date and date. Like, some of my friends have, well, let me not even talk about my friends. Many of us have like this mentality, and you know what, I understand that like most of us, some people are like die-hard lovers. Like they meet one person and they want to invest in one person and talk to one person. If it doesn't work out, then they move on and go on to the next. But I feel like you're young, just date, man. Like date, talk to different people. You never know if you like chocolate unless you taste chocolate. You'll never know if you like pineapple and pizza unless you taste it. Or one, like just date, try different, talk to different people, figure out if you don't like this person, you know. Just explore yourself. For one, you don't want to find yourself being in a position where you only know a certain type of person, because that's literally all you've dealt with all your adulthood. How's it only 30? Guys, mind, I take that back. 30 is still a young age. I want to remove that mindset that like when you're 30 you should have it all together, because that's absolutely not true. But how's it only and stuff like that, then you realize, wow, I actually should have explored my options, you know. Like you don't want to find yourself in that position. So date, guys. Jola, like, remember, like, crush, dating, and then relationship. I'm not saying get into a relationship with multiple people, because relationship is like that's an investment now, you know. And I'm totally against cheating and being unfaithful and all that stuff, but that's not what we're gonna talk about. Guys, date, like, explore your options, talk to different people, just have fun with it, you know. Don't take it too seriously. You're young right now. If it doesn't work out, like it's not working out for me, I'm doing it, but it's not working out for me, um it's still fine, you know. Just like trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. don't give up and all that stuff. Like, I'm really trying to instill so much positivity um into you guys. Nka scream over if like I'm not audible in this, because I put my headsets by the window this time just so that I don't fidget with them. But I'm trying to instill so much positivity within you guys, because I know who we say so much like we say so much like dark humor, dark jokes on the TL and stuff like that. But I think genuinely people do wanna find their person and stuff like that, and people are pressured. Like, we have this idea that like by now you should have something going on, or else you're gonna be single for life. Even me personally, I thought I sometimes I have those days, but I'm trying to instill positivity within you guys that like it's okay if you haven't, you're still young. Well, that's number two that I feel like you need to get into. Date and date and date and date. Guys do it all the time, and look at how happy they are. So for the ladies, date and date and date. I don't care what like the earth, the universe has told you. Society, not the earth. The society has told you that like women need to, you need to be faithful and like be loyal to what. But I'm not even talking about relationship, in a relationship. I'm talking about date. Just date, jolang, go on dates with different people, man. So the other thing is, I feel like, guys, you know how we always talk about like, hey guys, communication. But guys, as a generation, we're genuinely struggling with communication. Hey, like, we're genuinely struggling, dude. Like, mo e leng gore, to a point where like it's so hard for someone to just send you a text, but I'm busy. I know people are gonna be like, no, if they want to, they will. But there's genuinely people who struggle. They struggle so hard with communication, especially if you're not used to, if you didn't get that, kind of right now, we're old, and we're already grounded, you know, to a certain level. So it's so hard. We're struggling so much with communication. It's so easy for people to be like, just communicate, like just communicating guy feelings. Me, I hate talking about feelings. They cringe out, guys. Well, like, I can't even watch cute stuff. I can't even watch cute relationship stuff. I can't even like, it makes me cringe because I just didn't have that. I've never had that. And I don't want to say that I've never had a platform to like talk about my feelings with the people I've been with or anything like that. It's just, I don't know. It's so hard when it's just so hard. Could even thinking about it right now. It's so hard, man. It's so hard. Communication is such a difficult thing for us, and I think it has definitely ruined a lot of good relationships with with people, with two people trying to pursue each other, whatever. Like, it can take literally just a simple miscommunication to ruin things, and you guys just never talk anymore because of this one small error in communication. So I think that's another thing why we're struggling as a generation to just find love and just like find our people and stuff. Also, like, I want to emphasize that like as much as I'm talking about love right now and like stuff like that, just I think we really need to get into something else. Relationships aren't the whole dating thing and stuff. It's not all that. I'm really not gonna base my channel off of that, like talking about relationships all the time. But I just know that it's a big thing. It's a big topic. It has it's a very it's one of the things that catch people's eye most of the time, like when you talk about your dating life and like all that stuff. But like, do something else, do something different, figure yourself out, and at the end of the day, you probably even realize that, you know what, you don't even want a relationship in the first place. I love the way I beat my face today. But like, do something else. Do like hobbies. Go not to take a Valentine's Day. Did you do something nice for yourself? You know, or like Valentine's Day doesn't even mean that you should be doing something romantic for your significant other. You can do something nice for your best friend, your friends, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your dog, your siblings. You know, it's just um like, we really need to get out of our heads with like this whole relationships thing. You know, they're not all that. You know, they should be like a cherry on top, but they shouldn't be like your reason for being. Or what, like, you know, you wanna learn to love yourself, and then once you find someone, you wanna share that love with someone else, and not like rely on someone to prove to you that you should be loved, or you're lovable, or you're a perfect human being, or you're a beautiful human being. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense. And you guys, this is so uncomfortable for me because I hate talking about feelings. I don't like talking about feelings, and I feel like right now I'm being so open and honest with you guys. This is like the third time I'm taking this, and the first two videos I felt like I was holding myself back a lot. And I watched the videos and I edited them, and I was like, guys, I feel like I just wasn't being myself, and I felt like you guys were gonna be able to see. But I hope this one comes out good because I'm tired now. But yeah, like, get out of your head. Do like, try different things. You know, try golf. How many of you have tried golf before? Try golf. I know, you know, like, just go play golf or something. I haven't actually played golf before, but I don't see myself playing sports anytime soon. Kind of like a time I netball in my, like, during high school, and I don't think I ever want to do that again. Like, I loved netball since primary, actually. Since primary school, I was a netball player, like, and then I just fell out of love with it. But yeah, just try new things. You know, my coping mechanism is that I I first of all, I what can I say I do? I don't want to lie. There is some days where it makes me sad. There's some days where I just get sad and stuff like that, and it's very hard to love myself and stuff like that. But like, my coping mechanism is just giving. Sorry, sorry. But my coping mechanism is just giving myself that reassurance. You know, I really get that for myself. That's why nobody can tell me zilch. Nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody. Because I really like, I I give that affirmation to myself before I can ask it from someone else. That's honestly, and honestly, I'm not even lying to you guys. That is my biggest affirmation, my biggest coping mechanism with it. With that, my roses are dying on me, but like, there's one that's blooming so perfectly. But then there's one, these ones are dying on me, like, they're so dry and stuff like that. So can you guys like help me out? You know, apparently, and I saw this from a tweet, apparently you can get your flowers to grow really healthy by talking nice to them. You can get your flowers to grow by just talking really nice to them. So you can imagine how that would happen if you do that to a human being. And I was like, wow, that is so true. That is facts. You know, just be nice to people. Learn to be nice to people, guys. You never know how your words can impact someone. You never know how well someone will receive your words. Well, when I don't know if I'm making sense or I'm just being gay. But that's what this channel is gonna be about. I'm just gonna be talking and talking. Even sometimes when I'm not making sense, I'm still gonna continue talking. You know, that's why we're here. But that's just I hope you guys aren't feeling like sad on this day. I hope you guys are, even the people that are just home, below that simply because there's corona child, you know, for the people that are just home like Burunayana, I hope this is not a sad day for you. I hope that you're nursing yourself. Have iced coffee or ice pop if you like that. When was the last time we had the ice pop? Kind of cool time. Make yourself like some cake, bake, cook, do whatever makes you happy. Binge watch movies. Just be nice to yourself, you know. And honestly, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys today. Um, Thank you guys so much for the positive messages that you guys gave me in my first video. People were so sweet to me, and I always say, what did I do to deserve this? Like, what do I do? But people have been so nice to me. We're almost at 700 subscribers, and I was like, I feel like that's such a big deal, seeing that that was my first video. I wasn't gonna film this Saturday, this weekend. Today's a Sunday. I wasn't gonna film, and remember I said Saturday. I wasn't gonna film this weekend because I felt like the other video needed to ferment. Guys, look at this. Just look at this. I feel like the other video needed to ferment, you know, to be appreciated. But then I was just like, it's Valentine's Day. I want to have a chit chat with you guys. I just wanted to. By the way, this was not planned. The whole red and white. People are like, red and white. I'm like, oh, ew. Thank you guys for watching my videos. If you guys have time, just comment and tell me what you guys were doing. I try my best to respond to as many comments as possible, if not all of them, all the time. And I'm gonna try and keep that consistent. So just tell me what you guys were doing for today. Tell me something nice that you did for someone today, or even yourself. And I'll see you next time. Bye.